Okay, guys, good afternoon. This afternoon, we're going to explore the growing need for long term care and how to pay for it for adults. Okay, so that's what we're going to go over for A. So please join me in today's discussion A, long term care for older adults. So here we go. The article explores the growing need for long term care among adults in the U.S. As life expectancy increases, the Census Bureau projects that projects that the number of Americans living past 85 will more than double in the next 25 years, leading to a surge in demand for long-term care. Long-term care includes assistance with daily activities such as meal preparation, dressing, and using the bathroom. According to the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, 7 out of 10 older adults will require some level of help. Okay. Um, and then we'll go into one story here. Jesse Sloan, executive director of the American Association for Long-Term Care Insurance, emphasizes that the likelihood of needing long-term care rises with age. This care can range from unpaid to part-time. Okay, that's one page. Hold on, guys. Second page. Ready? Here in a minute. Caregiving by family members to costly nursing home services, despite the high probability of needing care. Less than half of adults have had serious discussion about who will care for them or how will they pay for care for it, according to a survey by KFF, a nonprofit health policy organization. Here are some key statistics from the article. Life expectancy is increasing, and the Census Bureau projects the number of Americans aged 85 and older will more than likely double in the next 25 years, leading to a greater demand for long-term care. According to the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, 7 in 10 older adults will require some form of long-term care. Despite this high likelihood, less than half of adults have had serious discussions about who will care for them or how they will pay or finance it. Okay. These statistics highlight the growing need for planning and resources to support long-term care. These statistics point to some important challenges and considerations regarding long-term care. Increasing demand with the number of Americans aged 85 and older expected to more than double in the next 25 years, there will likely be a surge in the need for caregiving services, including home assistance and nursing care. Financial burden. Many older adults will require long-term care, yet fewer than half of adults have seriously planned how they will pay for it. This could lead to financial strain. On individuals and families who are unprepared. Informal caregiving pressure. Since long-term care can range from unpaid assistance by family members to professional nursing services, there may be growing stress on relatives who provide caregiving without adequate support. Policies and infrastructure needs. As demand increases, policymakers and healthcare providers may need to expand resources and insurance options to ensure aging individuals receive proper care. These factors highlight the importance of planning ahead for long-term care needs, both on a personal level and within society. Okay. Planning for long-term care is essential to ensure financial stability and access to give me 1 second. Quality care when needed. Here are some key strategies. Okay, now guys, I'm going to go through these for you. So let's discuss these. Assess your needs. Consider your health, family history, and lifestyle to estimate the likelihood of needing long-term care. Understand costs. Long-term care can be expensive with nursing home costs exceeding $100,000 per year in some areas. Research potential expenses to prepare accordingly. Explore insurance options. Long-term care insurance can help cover costs. Policies vary, so compare coverage terms, premiums, costs, and inflation protection. Medicaid planning. Medicaid can assist with long-term care costs, but eligibility requires careful financial planning, such as asset protection, trust, and Medicare or Medicaid compliant annuities. Create a long-term care fund, setting aside savings specifically for future care needs can provide financial security. Consider hybrid policies. Some life insurance policies include long-term care benefits offering flexibility in coverage. Legal and estate planning. Establish a living will and power of attorney ensures that your care preferences are honored. Create a long-term care fund requires careful financial planning to ensure stability and access to quality care when needed. Here are some effective strategies. Self-pay savings. Set aside personal savings specifically for long-term care. Right. Expenses can provide flexibility and control over care choices. However, costs can be unpredictable, so it's important to estimate potential expenses. Okay, long-term care insurance. Purchasing a policy can help cover costs associated with home care, assisted living, and nursing facilities. Premiums vary based on coverage and age at purchase. Hybrid insurance policies. Some life insurance policies include long-term care benefits offering financial protection while ensuring funds are available if care is needed. Medicaid planning. Medicaid covers long-term care for eligible individuals, but qualification requires strategic financial planning, such as asset protection, trusts. Hold on. I have to switch paper. Health savings accounts, HSAs, if eligible, contributing to an HSA allows tax-free savings that can be used for qualified medical expenses, including long-term care. Annuities and investments. Certain annuities and investments strategies can provide income specifically designed for long-term care needs. Budgeting for long-term care expenses requires careful planning to ensure financial stability and access to quality care when needed. Here are some key steps to consider. Estimate future costs. Long-term care can be expensive with nursing home costs exceeding $100,000 per year in some areas. Research costs for different types of care. Okay. Including nursing home assistants, or including home assistants, assisted living, and skilled nursing facilities. Create a dedicated savings fund. Set aside money specifically for long-term care. Can provide financial security. Consider using health savings accounts. If eligible, they allow tax-free savings for medical expenses. Explore insurance options. Long-term care insurance can help cover costs, but policies vary. Compare coverage terms, premiums, and costs, and inflation protection. Consider Medicaid planning. Medicaid can assist with long-term care costs, but eligibility requires strategic financial planning, such as asset protection trusts. Mm. Okay, guys, last page. Invest hybrid policies. Invest in hybrid policies. Some life insurance policies include long-term care benefits, offering flexibility in coverage. Planning for in-home care versus facility care. Budgeting for in-home care involves hourly caregiving rates and home modifications, while facility care includes accommodation fees and uh, uh, tied tied pricing based on care levels. Would you would you like help exploring specific budgeting strategies tailored to your financial situation? Okay, guys, I'll be back on later for shows. For now, Gator Wellness, take care. Hello.